Hello, everyone. It's been a while, but today I have decided to play with you one of my most favorite games, which is Control. Now, I am playing this on the PS5, and it is a phenomenal game. If you have not played it, I would highly encourage you to do so. As you can see, I have played this game already, but we're gonna start a new one for this gameplay. Yeah. A few things about this is that I'm going to be going at a fairly slow pace, and I will be reading the files that we get throughout this game. So there will be quite a bit of speaking as usual through this. That being said, like always, I am going to let the cutscenes play. I will pick all of the options for dialogue, and I will let them play through without talking through those scenes. Alright, so without further ado, let's do it. I love these loading screens.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
All right.
Anyone here?
When I very first played this game, I had hoped that You could go outside, but you can't. Because I want to explore the city. New York City. Anyways, so we are in the Federal Bureau of Control. Gosh, the ray tracing in this game is so good. Alright, looks like our first file. This file is called Prohibited Item Reminder. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, such as authorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g., rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Well, good thing that I have all of those things. So, immediately exploring, you see these little monitors, and it says internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect, multiple containment breaches detected, multiple building shifts detected, head of research override, HRA protocol activated. And then there's these cigarettes. It says Black Pyramid since 1970. It's interesting, I never noticed that before. This game has such small details. Like this newspaper says the Bureau. And I'm sure if I could zoom in enough, there would be articles that are probably real of some kind, whether they're about the old house or not. Beautiful monsteras. I have one. I'll do this one first. This one is Bureau Expenditures. Expenditure Summary, Executive Sector Q2. Major, Staffing, Surveillance, redacted. Data Center Initiative, Construction, redacted. Minor, Office Equipment, Janitorial Costs, redacted. Mold Removal, HQ Living Costs. For cost breakdown, spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. This was compiled by the FBC Accounting Department by order of Director Zachariah Trench. This room is spooky. Spooky. Spooky.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
The Federal Bureau of Control. was some good white noise ASMR if you like that. This is the head of research, Dr. Casper Darling. Our bureau at work. Little monster leaf on the ground. Looks like an alocasia, but either way. And then we have, who we've seen already, director Zachariah Trench. Very important characters there. And this is a bathroom. This game, for whatever reason, has a lot of bathrooms, which is something I kind of appreciate because I feel like there's so many designs in games that don't have bathrooms in them. It's like, bro.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
I love the aesthetic of these offices. Very 50s, 60s, maybe a little bit of the 70s. These corkboards are always fun to look at. Don't bring dogs into the office. Some of us have allergies. Spinning out of control? Yes. Me too. I would love some pistachios. Nondescript crackers. Protein. This one is called Security Order. The Federal Bureau of Control. Attention, all redacted. Redacted. A shark in his redacted. Although secure, redacted. Permission to redacted. Following basic protocol, redacted. Shoot to kill, redacted. Good luck. Gotta love how vague it is. R4 reports reminder to executive sector staff from admin. Subject: R4 reports due soon. Federal Bureau of Control. Hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, such as Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team.
Hello?
Like, I would love for this to be my office. Hmm.
Hey, excuse me?
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you're relevant. There'll be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you halt.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
No big deal. Just, a janitor who can read minds. We've already been here, but the door shifted from over here to over here. And where Ahti's painting was, is now the elevator.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
When I very first saw this, I wondered if it was a combination of real life and animation. And honestly, I still don't know. Because it's just so good.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
So something I will point out that will be nominally explained is this number 665. It occurs often in this game. Oh, my bad. So I'm gonna read this, but I'm gonna get out of this loud alarm to do so. Alright, so this one is called the Approved Terminology Reminder. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder. RE drafting any public-facing material. While pinning any notifications of death, related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use in the service of his/her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. We're headed towards
Started
the
from the top.
director's office. Federal Bureau of Control. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all of my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. From Trench. Is there anything in here? Just posters. Is that stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside of the building. Looks like I can't go to Central Executive. But I can go into the office of the director.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
I love the look of the astral plane. The rock is gorgeous. Oop, I fell. I think it's very interesting to have the board speak in ways that could be interpreted as different words for the same overall message.
The same gun.
And the Black Pyramid.
Okay, now I have a gun.
That might be a little bit loud, huh? Might have to change that setting when I get the chance. We might as well do it right now. Let's see. Imagine that's an FX. Okay, that feels better. But let me know if y'all think it's too loud, and I will be more than happy to change it. Ma'am, stop swinging at me. Thank you. I know I saw one, yeah.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
We will find out.
What is that? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
All right. Well, it looks like we got a few things to read really quick. So, this is about the Hiss Guard. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss corrupted security guard, confidential. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist, by order of director Jesse Baden. Ooh. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take the advantage of this fact. Hiss guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? more data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. I love all these reports. There's a real-life picture of Zachariah Trench. The service weapon is an object of power. It is the service weapon OOP-1KE, acquisition date August 4th, 1964, without a containment location. Containment procedure. There's no unique procedure required. A description or para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history. Redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Brunastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling, presentation 11.1 for more details. Which we're gonna do.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
I love the aesthetic of this game. Okay, you guys. So, for now, that is all I'm going to do of Control for today, for this first episode, okay? If you like the more slow-paced way that I'm going about this game, we can continue to do so. If you feel like you want to go a little faster, we can do that. For the main playthrough of this, I will just be going through the original game as quickly as possible, so that there's not a million episodes. And then I'll go through the DLC and the extra side bits. Alright? So, thank you guys so much for joining me again. I've missed this very much. And I will see you soon, okay? Goodbye, y'all.